One of the saddest moments in the history of the Dominican Republic. My phone has been blowing up. Some of the saddest images I've ever seen in my life. For the past 48 hours, after a tragedy, the famous popular nightclub Jet Set has collapsed. The roof collapsed 2 days ago, about 12:40 a.m. Monday night. About 800 people inside of the nightclub, and as of right now, about 100 people passed away. We're talking about celebrities, and it was a party that night for famous merengue artist, 69 years old, Ruby Perez, who has now also been declared deceased. Ruby Perez. There's videos of him singing as this is happening. Some history on the building. It was opened in 1973. They had renovations in 2010 and 2015. They were hit with lightning strikes in 2023, but clearly there was a lack of maintenance and inspection. It was reported to have on top of the roof two huge generators, something of a transmitter, also air conditioning units. Generators are popular in the Dominican Republic because when they lose electricity, the generators are backup electricity that these buildings run off of. There's photos also reportedly of people inside of the club prior to the actual roof collapsing. And there's dust falling from the ceiling inside the club while people are dancing, and there's dust being swept from the ground because the ceiling was already starting to crack a bit. Instead of them stopping the party, looking at it, inspecting it, what did they do? They kept partying, and now people have died. People have died. I've prayed, I've cried, because this overall in just world history is one of the most tragic nightclub deaths. There was one similar that happened here, Rhode Island nightclub fire in 2003 that killed 100 people here in Rhode Island. This is also affecting the sports world because rest in peace to Octavio Dotel. Octavio Dotel, former pitcher for the Houston Astros, also passed away. And also want to send our condolences from New England. Rest in peace, Fray Luis Rosario, popular owner of Terra Luna restaurant in Lawrence, Massachusetts. He also was business partners with the Terra Luna and the Terra Negra owners here in Providence, Rhode Island. I've seen images in my phone of people dying, hospitals packed with people trying to recognize the actual dead bodies in the Dominican Republic. As you're watching this right now and you're looking in my eyes, they are still currently pulling bodies out of the rubble of cement. We have celebrities like Bad Bunny reacting, saying that he's speechless. Daddy Yankee sending his thoughts and prayers and praying on the phone. Voice memos sent to the Dominican Republic. Me personally, I've never seen something like this in the Dominican Republic happen. Jet Set victims' credit cards are being fraudulently used at shopping malls and gas stations. There's people pumping gas in the Dominican Republic right now with credit cards of the dead people from the Jet Set nightclub. This is insane. One of my dad's friends also passed away from Bani. There's also images alleging that the actual nightclub would actually stack sheet blocks of cement on top of each other in a very unprofessional way to prevent leaks, which would only lead to more weight on top of the roof. If you want to see us cover this also in Spanish on the Spanish podcast, go to El Poca, our Spanish podcast. We're going to cover this in an emergency episode soon. And also check out more context and more clips on our patreon.com/Club Ambition.
He got that ambition, baby. Look at his eyes.